Well, one person is dead following a series of shootings in Arizona on Thursday. Law enforcement officers say they have a suspect in custody. The first shooting was reported in Surprise, Arizona at noon, and later several shootings were reported in Peoria, northwest of Phoenix. Authorities say 4 people were shot and another 9 were hurt by shrapnel or debris. The victims were taken to 3 different hospitals where 1 died. The others are expected to be okay. There was a temporary lockdown at the hospitals until the suspect was taken into custody, and investigators say they captured the shooting suspect during a routine traffic stop. A gun was found in his vehicle.